Welcome gamers to another video. Today we will go in depth over all the team-ups currently in the game, which should be appearing on screen right now. This video will include timestamps if you are interested in a particular unit. So we will analyze the unit's overall stats like damage, cost, and DPS. Also, in which game modes and maps are they the strongest and their best traits. All units showcased will be level 1 with C stats. Important to know that the level of a team-up depends on the level of both units, as it gets an in between them, while the trait will be shared with the main unit of that team-up. For example, Goku is the main unit of his team-up, so they will have the same trait. Without further ado, let's go! We begin with Naruto and Sasuke 3 stars, costing 450 and 500 respectively. Their team-up has an initial cost of 950. All 3 units are ground only and the team-up becomes orange. Now focusing on the team-up. As you can see, it begins with a medium-sized circle AoE. It's quite expensive and lacks damage. This is a pattern with many team-ups, and then with a total cost of 16,200 and a DPS of 308. It's an investment of 0.114 thousandths of gen per damage. Senkai, Sharpshooter, and any rare trait will work for them. Going on with the same team up but 4 stars. The greatest difference is that Sasuke is now an air unit, while the team up remains grounded and the initial cost is now 1500. This version is similar, just way more expensive, as it reaches a total cost of 45,000 and a DPS around 702. Nonetheless, it lacks any special effects, so I can't truly recommend it. Again, Senkai and Sharpshooter are usually the best traits, with the rarest ones, so of course even better. Next is Peak Beast. Luffy and Zoro team up with a nice initial cost of 900. Zoro is grounded while both Luffy and team up are air units. This is the first team up worth a while, thanks to its good damage, range, and mainly its bleed. Total cost is reasonable at 16,200 and DPS of 290, but that's just considering its raw damage. Bleed will do 500 more damage each 3 ticks, and the 5% damage increase from bleed will turn the team-up's attack into one of 2400, which is in consequence increases bleed damage to 600 per 3 ticks. Excellent 3-star unit that deals great damage and supports with bleed. Only downside is that the small circle AoE and a slow attack speed. Tempest will be its greatest trait, followed by Senkai and of course the rarest ones. On the other hand, Luffy and Sanji remain red and air but loses Sanji's burn. Initial cost is now 1500, another team with good range and decent damage but now with a big circle area. Total cost becomes 40,000 and DPS is around 856. Great for the Dragon Ball map and benefits from having Senkai, Sharpshooter, and the rare traits. Following with Goku and Vegeta, ground and air units respectively that transform into a ground team-up. Costs $950 to place, is cheap and unique since no other team-up has a line AoE. Requires $11,350 to max out, making them the second cheapest team-up, and their DPS reaches 300. Same traits, Senkai, Sharpshooter, or Rare. Upgrading to the 4-star team-up, all units are air only and the initial cost rises to $1475. This red team-up shares the line AoE and can be maxed out with 41,824, with 940 of DPS. In terms of traits, Senkai, Sharpshooter, and Rare work. Time for the cheapest team-up, Ichigo and Rukia. All ground units with an initial cost of 1,000. Had a small circle AoE with a total cost of 4950 and reaching 295 DPS. Although its AoE is bad, the team-up just like Rukia freezes, thus making it a good support with great damage. Trade-wise, Senkai, Sharpshooter, and mostly Companion will work in order to freeze the whole map. Finishing up with the greatest team-up, Nezuko and Tanjiro. Very versatile units as Tanjiro bleeds, while Nezuko full AoEs any bleeding enemy and their team-up burns. Begins with a medium circle AoE and incredible range. Even if they appear expensive, in the end it is cheaper than other team-ups at a total cost of 38,700. The raw DPS is 729, but we have to consider its burn damage of 1749. Every 4 ticks. I personally believe he is the best team-up before the game's first update. It destroys any blue map, works great in challenges and infinite, and especially useful in the NPC missions at the lobby thanks to its normal range, decent cost, and incredible damage. Tempest will be its ideal trait, but Senkai and Rare ones will work too.